Okay. Good evening and welcome to our Heart of Peace meditation. My name is Aldo Inigas and I am a practitioner here in our center called the Las Vegas Center for Spiritual Living. Heart of Peace meditation is a collective effort of all global centers for spiritual living. We join all other spiritual centers meditating every second. We do this here every second Wednesday of the month from 6 to 7 p.m. Our program tonight will be about an hour, and a single sound of the bell will signal our opening centering prayer. Then right after the prayer, another single sound of the bell signals the start of our sound bath meditation with Karen. Then we'll go to a 5-minute total silence, and for those of you who are watching on social media like Facebook or I don't know if we're still on YouTube, there will be a 5-minute video that will be played on screen. While here in the center, in the sanctuary, we will observe total silence. And then after the 5-minute silence, we are going to read our affirmation, and we are repeating that 3 times. For 3 months now, we have been inviting a community partner to our meditation beneficiary. And for this month of June, we are honored and blessed to have Sati as our community partner. And here with us tonight to give us a bit of a background about Savi is Valerie Hicks. Hi, Valerie.
Thank you, Aldo. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. I love coming to this center. We are located directly, well, a little bit catty-corner across the street there. And I met Cheryl and Stacy several years ago at a community meeting. And from that meeting, we decided that we needed to be friends, that our organizations really, although different, had some very similar mission to them. We want to do good. We want to bring lightness to the world. And so there's no better way to bring lightness to the world than through the eyes of a child. So as the executive director of SAFI, I have been granted the pleasure of working with children who unfortunately, through no fault of their own, have found themselves in the child welfare system. These are youth whose parents, unfortunately, were not able to care for them, maybe not able to care for them right now, hopefully later on down the line. But while their parents are healing, the children need to heal too. So you may have heard that the county has foster homes, and they do. But their homes are for children who have not suffered as much trauma as the children that we place have. All children are going to respond very differently to being removed to the trauma that they may be exposed to in their families of origin. And then they're going to respond differently to what it means to them when they're separated from those biological parents. And the trauma and the pain that comes with that needs to be healed. And so SAFI is charged with providing families with that extra level of training that allows them to understand and meet the emotional needs of the children that we're charged to care for. We have a variety of services that we do, that we provide in order to wrap arms around our children. There are many ways that those of us in the community can help the children that I am speaking of. Right now in Clark County, there are about 3,000 children who need a foster home. 3,000. Children who are considered higher level of care or treatment foster care youth, those children are the children that I'm speaking of. And there are about 300 children in our community who fall within those numbers. But they're not a number. Each child represents the possibility and the hope and the promise. The only difference between those children who make it and those who don't are us. We're their agents of hope. I am so fortunate to work for SAFI, which is a national organization. SAFI stands for Specialized Alternatives for Families and Youth. And we are in 6 other states around the nation. And actually I have some material that I'll show you that outlines what those states are and tells you a lot more about fostering. And so we're in these different states. We have the opportunity to do this work, but sometimes we're able to do it to a level of excellence that brings great rewards to the children that we see. And so in Kentucky, we have a SAFI program in Kentucky, and one of our SAFI children in Kentucky graduated from high school this year, as did all of the SAFI of Nevada children. Let me just say that. All of our children that were in the 12th grade graduated in this pandemic. And so I think that is a wonderful thing. And in fact, we're going to have a celebration in a couple of weeks for those youth. So we're happy for that. We had a youngster in Kentucky who got a scholarship to Harvard.
Wow.
I know. She's been in our homes for 2 years. And in those 2 years, those parents worked with her and brought what she had in out. There's so much promise within our children, so much gift, so much purpose, so much everything. But the only difference between those children and my children is they don't have anybody to bring it out. They don't have anybody to catch them when they fall. Because my kids made mistakes at 16, 17, 18, 19. One's 40, one's 36. Okay, they're done. They're done making those big mistakes that are mama's problem and daddy's problem. But the key is they had us there. And not just us. They had aunts and uncles and neighbors because they had been in our community a long time and people knew them. And because people knew them, people cared about them. So our kids need to have somebody care about them. Most of the children that you will find that we are servicing are children that are older. So many times when you think about foster care, you think about little babies. And everybody says, oh, I love children, I love babies. But babies grow up. They go to elementary school. They go to junior high school. They go to high school. And I happen to like those ages. I really do. I like the challenge of them. I like that kid that tells me no. Because that tells me they're thinking. That I get a little bit worried when everybody just says yes. Because compliance is a little scary. You shouldn't be complying to everything without asking some questions. And so the natural tendency of our teenagers to say no is something that appeals to me. It does not appeal to everyone. And I recognize that. And so there's many ways that you may support our children. You may choose to volunteer. You may choose to be a mentor. You may choose to make some donations of either gift or time. There are certain things that our children need as they age out of care. And we know that at SAFI. We have a program to support those youth as they transition from childhood or the age of 14 as they go up to 18. Because we know that the pressures they're going to face are going to be harder. They don't have someone who's going to supplement that job from McDonald's. So they need a good job. They need to get their education, and they need a good job with benefits. And so SAFI is partnered with Workforce Connections and Help Southern Nevada to ensure that those youth are able to avail themselves of those kinds of resources. We've also been to your facility because we know that some of that healing has to come with peace. You're doing a meditation tonight. We did yoga in your lobby last week. And so thank you, ladies, for letting us do that because we just didn't have the room for it. And so the kids were over here and they were with their instructor and they were doing their yoga. And the beautiful thing about yoga is it calms your mind. And you're able to do it anywhere, anytime, and you don't have to have money. So when our children go home and they may find themselves in some struggling, tough situations, that's something they can do with themselves for themselves. They don't have to call us because we may not always be there. And that's the truth of the matter. So this evening, I would like to ask that each of you take one of these booklets and become a little bit more familiar with the needs of children in foster care. You may not be able to foster right now, but you may know someone who just loves children and does a great job with children. They only need to be 21 years of age. They may be married, they may be single, they may be living together. We accept all sexual orientation for parenting. And let's see, what else would you want to know? And you can own your own home or you may rent your own home, rent a home. The only thing is that we ask is that you have a dedicated space bed for the child. So if you are so inclined, take a look at the information there and give us a call. You will see on these cards, I got you up again, Albert, I'm sorry. It's just making an exercise. On that particular card, you know, you have your elevator speech and then you've got your long speech. So I gave you first the long speech. That handout is the long speech. What you're getting now is the elevator speech. And on the elevator speech is the name of our recruiter, and her name is Caitlin Johnson. And so if you are interested in any way helping Safi, then call us. You can call me, Valerie Hicks, or you can contact our recruiter, Caitlin Johnson. And so I just again want to thank you for everything that you've done for us. You guys have been a beacon of light to our children in so many ways, and I appreciate you so much as my neighbor and as my friend. So thank you.
Thank you.
Any questions? I'm sorry. Are there any questions? Any questions about it? I should have asked that before I wound up.
Is it possible to, once we find out the information, if you just moved here, and just waiting on housing, is it possible to start the process before that, or should we wait for?
It depends. If you think that housing is going to come, if you're living with someone and you think it's going to be a year, then I would suggest you wait. But if you are here and you're actively looking and you know that within the next couple of months, then I would say contact us and we'll get you hooked up with our training. The training is great. It's a PRIDE training. It's a 5-week training, including 1 week of CPI, which is a crisis prevention training. Okay. Any other questions? Thank you guys so much. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Thank you, Valerie. So tonight, we also have another very special guest who will open our meditation with his centering prayer. Reverend Ray Ellis. Reverend Ray is the new senior minister serving the Shera Center for Spiritual Living as of August 1st, 2018. He has been an active member of Centers for Spiritual Living since 2003, in service as a licensed Science of Mind practitioner at the Center for Spiritual Living, Santa Rosa, Center for Spiritual Awareness, West Sacramento, First Church of Religious Science, Vallejo, and most recently as the senior minister at Mountainside Center for Spiritual Living, Placerville. He also serves as the organizational level as a member for the Centers for Spiritual Living Nominating Council and as a commissioner of the Centers for Spiritual Living Diversity Inclusion Commission. Reverend Ray is a Virginia native, though he proudly claims Asheville, North Carolina as his hometown, explaining that Asheville was the first place his soul recognized itself as being at home. From the secular world, Reverend Ray brings a wealth of experience from his years as a social worker, firefighter, emergency medical technician, and deputy sheriff, as well as a business owner and a lapidary artist. He holds a BA in social work and psychology from Warren Wilson College, an MBA OD from American Intercontinental University, an MA from Holmes Institute, and a certificate in ministerial education from Centers for Spiritual Living, School for Spiritual Leadership. He has been a licensed Science of Mind practitioner since 2008 and a licensed TA minister of Centers for Spiritual Living since 2017. Reverend Ray is an inspirational speaker, gifted counselor, master teacher, lifelong social justice activist. As Reverend Dr. Deborah Johnson, the founding minister and president of the Inner Light Ministries and instructor of the Holmes Institute says, Reverend Ray is one of the most promising ministerial students I've ever had. He's truly someone with a call on his life. His wisdom is profound, his heart an open embrace, and his words cut through the chase. He's a true ally in the world of healing and transformation in his uncompromising stand for oneness. I expect great things out of his career. Reverend Ray shares his life with Deborah Ellis, his best friend, soulmate, and bride of 12 years, and their 2 fur children, Taz and Thor. When he's not actively engaged in the duties of being a minister, you can find him in the woods, usually near a body of water with a fishing pole. So as we all prepare for our centering, may I invite everyone just to relax and find yourself in a comfortable position wherever you're at the moment, whether you're here present in the sanctuary or at your home, sitting down or laying down in your comfy couch, or maybe you're in your living room, in your bedroom, or in your backyard, appreciating the golden, sunset sky. Sunset tonight, by the way, is 7:57, so you'll have all the light you want. So as we prepare ourselves to listen and meditate, let us all be still and focus on our breath. As we inhale, we take in the breath of peace, a deep inner knowing that all is as it should be. It includes a feeling of well-being and connection to our own true source. As we exhale, we surrender to the belief of order, that the very essence of peace is the thought of connecting to our inner soul. Knowing and trusting an order is maintained in the midst of whatever chaos may be happening around us. Let us all take a deep breath in and hold it on 4 counts. 4. And let it go. As we all continue the thought of peace in our meditation, please join me in welcoming Reverend Ray Ellis.
Good evening. Good evening, Las Vegas. It's exciting to join you from Nevada City, California. And so I also want to take a moment to thank Safi for the work that you're doing. I was one of those kids, and the work you're doing has long-term magnificent effects on lives of children who grow up to be adults. Thank you. And so I invite each of you to simply go within with me, to recognize that each and every one of us is simultaneously the heart of peace, the center that circulates this reality of peace, that each and every individualized expression of divinity is an active, integral heart of peace. That the infinite, the one, the singular substance of all creation is peace. That being made out of it, by it, to be it, each individualized expression of it must be peace. And so, leaning into this truth, I speak my word, recognizing it is the word of the infinite, speaking itself into being through this physical being that I call Rafe. That I speak my word, claiming, affirming, accepting as true, as reality, that peace simply is. That there is no authority outside of me that gives me peace, because I am made of peace. I am peace. And so I remove every barrier, every thought, every condition that at the human level I have created against peace. And as I remove the barriers, the peace that I am reveals itself in my experience, reveals itself as my breath, as the very life that I live, as every relationship, peace relating to peace, peace expanding its experience of peace, peace in every diverse, magnificent expression of individualized oneness, peace, peace, peace. And I know what is true of me as an individualized expression of this one infinite life is true of every individualized expression. That there is no separation. And I'm reminded of the words of Mother Teresa in this moment, that if I fail to experience peace, it is because I have forgotten that we belong to each other. And so I remind myself in this moment that in the truth of oneness, in the wholeness of creation, there is only belonging. There is only peace. I accept it. I act within it. I act from it. And I allow it to act upon me. The wholeness revealing itself with every breath, with every thought, with every movement. And as I feel the gratitude of truth spoken well up within me, I celebrate. I allow every fiber of my being to experience the joy of peace, the amazing gratitude of peace, that oneness that recognizes itself, its wholeness, its completeness, its perfection, its emancipation from every discord. Peace, peace, peace. And so I celebrate. I celebrate allowing that sensation, that holy wow, to overtake my experience, to be my reality. Grateful, grateful, grateful. And so knowing that the word of the infinite spoken is the word of the infinite complete, I let go. I let spirit, I let life, I let love, I let peace, I let God be God. I let life unfold itself. I let go. And I invite you to join me, to anchor this word of the infinite as your own, in consciousness, to claim it as your own. As we say together, and so it is.
let us continue to connect with our breath. Beautiful breath of life. That even without consciously thinking about it, it is done. It is done for us. But as we focus on our breath, we give it even greater life. As you allow yourself to belly breathe like a baby, allowing your breath to go even deeper. Allowing your tummy muscles to relax. Allowing you to release all of the tension from the day. Releasing thoughts of worry or fear or any burdens you may be carrying, and just releasing them gently with your breath as you breathe deeply and release deeply. Feeling the joy of your breath as you let go. As you let God move into the nooks and crannies of your being, of your spirit, revitalizing you, rejuvenating your tired soul. Simply through the breath of life. And let us all take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. All the way release and let go. Another deep breath in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth and through your heart. One more deep breath in through your nose and breathe out through your heart as if it were a third lung. And now notice the rise and fall of your chest. Breathing through your heart. And now I invite you to take 7 counts of an inhale. Hold it for 7 counts. 7 counts of an exhale. Hold it for 7 counts. 7 counts of an inhale. Hold it for 7 counts. Etc., etc. Each full belly breath. And on every exhale, allowing yourself to sink even deeper into the chair or into the surface, the couch, yourself to receive the beautiful white light that is flowing from above. It comes down into the top of your head, flowing, spiraling down fluidly, down into your head. Allow this beautiful healing white light to descend down into your head, down your neck, your shoulders. As you breathe, allowing this light to move in and through your cells and molecules, deep into your bones, all the way down into your legs and out to your feet. This white light is so soothing. And then you notice that the light is also coming from below. This light, it comes up from below. It ascends up in through your feet and up your legs and up through your torso and into your arms and up through your neck and out your head. This consistent flow of beautiful white light from above, from below, filling you, healing you, loving you. As you breathe, I invite you to breathe normally now, becoming aware of this light as it moves through you in both directions. So peaceful. You can feel the intensity, but gently, as it moves through your body. And now you notice that this light is not only moving through you, it is moving around you as this light comes from every direction, filling your bubble, filling every part of your bubble so that now you are completely inundated and flowing in this beautiful white, bright, healing light. And there is peace in your heart as you feel the gentle rise and fall of your chest. There is so much peace. I am peace. I am joy. I am harmony. I am love. And as you breathe, you become aware of your heart. There's a golden white light that shines through your heart. And as you breathe through your heart, this light becomes brighter and brighter. And now you are invited to focus on what you are truly grateful for this day. Where is your gratitude? As you focus on your heart, place your object of gratitude directly in your heart, directly in this golden white light. Envelop that object, that person, that something with this beautiful golden white light right in your heart. And feel how your heart expands. Feel how this beautiful white, golden white light expands. And notice how your bubble expands as you shed light, that golden white light of gratitude. Feel how everything around you expands, expands. as you look inside, you see a beautiful spiral staircase spiraling down into more golden white light. And you feel compelled, you feel pulled to take this spiral staircase, so you step down, 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 round and round. You go down deeper and deeper, and this golden white light becomes more and more vibrant, and there is joy in your heart, and there is peace in your heart, and there is a pep in your step as you step down deeper and deeper, feeling this joy, this happiness envelop your being as you go deeper and deeper until you arrive at the very bottom of the staircase. And there's another archway, a golden archway with a door slightly ajar. And this beautiful golden white light is shimmering and glittering. It is so beautiful, and it is peering through this very small opening of the door as if the sun itself is on the other side. And you place your hand on the door and you gently push it open. Someone grabs your hands and you are pulled into a space of golden white light, so beautiful and vibrant. You feel such intensity of joy and peace and love. You are completely filled with this flowing energy of love, and you realize that you are home. You have arrived in your sacred heart. Your sacred heart. And the hands that have pulled you into this beautiful space are those of your angels and guides and loved ones and ancestors and sacred ones and light beings, and they are all there to welcome you home. You are at peace. You are in that sacred of spaces, that space that is pure love and peace and gratitude. And you say thank you, thank you, thank you for loving me, thank you for guiding me, thank you for showing me, thank you for always being there in the most difficult of times and the best of times. I love you, I honor you, and I thank you. And the entire space of your sacred heart expands with waves of love and gratitude. And your angels and guides, they receive your love, and they return your love and gratitude and say to you that they are grateful to serve you. And the entire space of your sacred heart glows in golden white light as everything shimmers and glows in golden white essence of gratitude and love. And now you have time to sit with your angels and guides and loved ones and ancestors. You have time
centered in peace that covers every circumstance and concern. Every heartbeat sends a signal to my body and mind. Peace, peace, peace. I relax into peace. I am a radiating center of peace, blessing the world. I demonstrate peace in my own life and interactions with others. When I choose peace, I make a positive impact on the world. My heart is a sacred space of peace. Powerfully, peacefully, I speak to right wrongs and improve conditions. I bring about peace through my words. I am so grateful to know that I am surrounded by a loving, divine presence that inspires me to be the peace that I wish to experience. Today, I consciously choose peace as the guiding principle in all that I think, say, and do. Peace is already present deep in the experience of humanity, and its reverberation is known and felt by every being in our global community. Peace is joy. Joy is peace. The spiritual truth now resides within the heart of all beings in this moment and forevermore. There is only one perfect heart of peace, and it lives in me now. My faith reveals to me now ways to overcome any false beliefs and brings me perfect peace. Peace is my priority. I'm open to this moment. I am a living, breathing example of the kind, peaceful world I want to live in. I am peace with everyone and everything. I am peace the world needs to see. I am peace. Peace is my choice. I shine my light, it uplifts me, and goes out into the universe as it touches everyone, everywhere. I am a perfect example of the peace I feel each day. With my heart and ears, I feel and listen in God. I feel and hear the joys of life. I am part of life. I listen with love and in peace. The divine as peace is everywhere. I am open to receive it. I am guided, guarded, and supported by the divine presence and essence of peace. I am a masterpiece, shaping, learning, and allowing my personal conversation and action grow through, in and around diversity and all spiritual path of faith. I am peace. Peace is now. I affirm peace in my mind.
I relax and become a vessel for peace and a soothing presence to those around me. Turning within, I am centered in peace that covers every circumstance and concern. Every heartbeat sends a signal to my body and mind. Peace, peace, peace. I relax into peace. I am radiating center of peace, blessings to the world. I demonstrate peace in my own life and interaction with others. When I choose peace, I make a positive impact on the world. My heart is a sacred space of peace. Powerfully, peacefully, I speak to right wrongs and improve conditions. I bring about peace through my words. I am so grateful to know that I am surrounded by a loving divine presence that inspires me to be the peace that I wish to experience. Today, I consciously choose peace as the guiding principle in all that I think, say, and do. Peace is already present deep in the experience of humanity, and its reverberation is known and felt by every being in our global community. Peace is joy. Joy is peace. This spiritual truth now resides in the heart of all beings in this moment and forevermore. There is only one perfect heart of peace, and it lives in me now. My faith reveals to me now ways to overcome any false beliefs and brings me perfect peace. Peace is my priority. I am open to this moment. I am a living, breathing example of the kind, peaceful world I want to live in. I am peace with everyone and everything. I am peace the world needs to see. I am peace. Peace is my choice. I shine my light, it uplifts me, and goes out into the universe as it touches everyone, everywhere. I am a perfect example of the peace I feel each day. With my heart and ears, I feel and listen in God. I feel and hear the joys of life. I am part of life. I listen with love and in peace. The divine as peace is everywhere, and I am open to receive it. I am guided, guarded, and supported by the divine presence and the essence of peace. I am a masterpiece, shaping, learning, and allowing my personal conversation and action grow through, in, and around diversity and all spiritual path of faith. I am peace. Peace is now. I affirm peace in my mind.
I relax and become a vessel for peace and a soothing presence to those around me. Turning within, I am centered in peace that covers every circumstance and concern. Every heartbeat sends a signal to my body and mind. Peace, peace, peace. I relax into peace. I am a radiating center of peace, blessing the world. I demonstrate peace in my own life and interactions with others. When I choose peace, I make a positive impact on the world. My heart is a sacred space of peace. Powerfully, peacefully, I speak to right wrongs and improve conditions. I bring about peace through my words. I am so grateful to know that I am surrounded by a loving divine presence that inspires me to be the peace that I wish to experience. Today, I consciously choose peace as the guiding principle in all that I think, say, and do. Peace is already present, deep in the experience of humanity, and its reverberation is known and felt by every being in our global community. Peace is joy. Joy is peace. This spiritual truth now resides in the heart of all beings in this moment and forevermore. There is only one perfect heart of peace, and it lives in me now. My faith reveals to me now ways to overcome any false beliefs and brings me perfect peace. Peace is my priority. I am open to this moment. I am a living, breathing example of the kind, peaceful world I want to live in. I am at peace with everyone and everything. I am the peace the world needs to see. I am peace. Peace is my choice. I shine my light. It uplifts me and goes out into the universe as it touches everyone, everywhere. I am a perfect example of the peace I feel each day. With my heart and ears, I feel and listen in God. I feel and hear the joys of life. I am life. I listen with love and in peace. The divine as peace is everywhere, and I am open to receiving it. I am guided, guarded, and supported by the divine presence and essence of peace. I am a masterpiece, shaping, learning, and allowing my personal conversation and action grow through, in, and around diversity and all spiritual paths of faith. I am peace. Peace is now. I affirm peace in my mind.
I would like to invite everyone to come back in the space, your chair, as we all take a deep breath in and just let it go. As I welcome everybody back in the room. Welcome back. Wow. Another lovely evening. Beautiful and peaceful meditation. Thank you, Reverend Ray Ellis, for your centering prayer. It was powerful. We are so grateful to Safi, our community partner for this month, for allowing the Heart of Peace meditate and pray with you. Thank you to our dear Karen Jones, always gracing us with your gift, your beautiful voice, and your crystal sound bath. Amazing. Of course, without these two, we won't be seen and steering around the world. Thank you, Yvonne and Charlie, for keeping the order together. Every time we go live streaming through the social media, I don't know what we'll do without you guys. Thank you, Kaden, for coming out tonight, making our voice clear and sound. Thank you to our dear Revs, Reverend Cheryl, Reverend Stacy, to our Ministry of Prayer team. Some of them are here right now. Thank you for supporting our Heart of Peace. I am affirming the Heart of Peace is forever growing, forever enlightening, uplifting, and we are the true peacemaker. And for those who participated in our affirmation reading, Kitty, Mary Jo, thank you so much for reading our affirmation, and to our beloved members here. And for those of you who are joining us for the first time, please know that you are indeed the true Heart of Peace. And we invite you again next month, which is the next second Wednesday of July, July 14th, from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. We'll be here, and we'd love you to join us for our next meditation. I think for next month, we will highlight Foster Kingship as our community partner for the month of July. And for our closing prayer, may I please ask our beloved practitioner, Gina Giordano, to give us her closing prayer.
If it
is comfortable for you, close or lower your eyes. Knowing that each and every one of us is connected with that higher power, with this amazing fullness of peace and love and light. I say thank you. Thank you for opening my heart more and feeling the peace that I felt tonight. Thank you to each and every person who participated in their special way to make the Heart of the Peace meditation go with ease and grace, with love, and oh, what a feeling of that peace that we all need. I'm so grateful to our center and our reverends, Aldo, for just always showing up and filling our hearts with peace. And Karen, there's no other feeling better than a sound bath of that beautiful, music to my ears. And to Yvonne and Charlie and Hayden and all the volunteers, I'm so grateful. I'm knowing that each and every one of us arrive home safely with ease and grace to our homes, and everyone has a great rest of the week. I release and let go, knowing all is well. And together we say, and so it is. Amen.
We have come into a time where change is inevitable. And as the world we live in changes around us, there is a place that nurtures you with compassion, love, and brings out your inner strength. At the Las Vegas Center for Spiritual Living, we work to create a world that works for everyone. By sharing both personal and spiritual tools, we can help you navigate through and create a life you love. If mindfulness, prosperity, abundance, and peace are on your list of what you're looking for, come join us and be part of something wonderful. Wherever you are in your spiritual path, you are always welcome here. Join us in person or as live stream on Facebook each Sunday. For more information, visit us at www.lasvegascsl.org.